Noise for this very funny next comic. Give it up for Sam Cohen. Oh,
yeah, happy Tuesday. All right. So, ever since I was a kid, I dreamed about becoming the president. I know I'm kind of short, but you don't have to be tall to make an impact on history. Yeah, I Googled vertically challenged world leaders. And I made an amazing discovery. I'm only 1 inch shorter than Hitler. That joke totally bombed at my synagogue. You know, being the president would be a great way for me to meet women. But they have to get background checks, so I don't start dating a terrorist. However, it would be just like me to end up with a suicide bomber. All of my relationships have been short-term. But I would never cheat on a suicide bomber because she wouldn't waste time dragging me to couples therapy. She would just blow me up. Boom. Thank you, sir. Okay, so maybe I wouldn't be the best commander-in-chief, but I'm more presidential material than Trump. I mean, at least I'm not a sex offender and a convicted felon. Actually, my background... There it is. Actually, my background is pretty impressive. Like, in high school, I was a straight A student. In fact, I was the smartest kid in my special ed class. But when I mentioned that I was in special ed, people always ask me the same question. Did they make you wear a helmet? I'm like, hell no. I was a high-functioning special ed kid. I chose to wear a helmet. Because the kids who wore helmets could get away with anything. Like, one time during study hall, the teacher caught me watching porn on my phone. He said, hey, I'm going to have you suspended. So, I just put on my helmet. That changed his tune. He goes, oh, Pornhub, huh? Very educational. You're going to get an A+ in sex ed. Now that's what I call learning the hard way, you know what I'm saying? Still though, my biggest challenge in high school was finding a girlfriend. I mean, I was afraid I might never lose my virginity, but then it dawned on me. I still had $300 left on my bar mitzvah pay. So I hired an escort. My Aunt Gertie told me to spend the money on something nice. And she was a very nice hooker. She said, now my policy is safety first, so you brought protection, right? I'm like, of course I brought protection. Why do you think I'm wearing a helmet? So, believe it or not, I went to college. Yeah. It was in rural Maryland, so I was like the only Jew. I took a girl out to dinner. I mentioned that I'm Jewish. She said, oh, did you know that Jesus was a Jew? I'm like, you're shitting me. So if Jesus was Jewish, his father must have been furious that he settled for a job as a carpenter. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe the Son of God couldn't get into medical school. And I bet Jesus was pissed when he got that rejection letter. Like, damn it. Dad, do you have time to talk to the Dean of Admissions? And God probably said, oh, I'll do more than talk to him. I'll smite that motherfucker. Then she goes, you know, you don't seem any different from the other guys here. Can you prove you're really Jewish? So, when I thought no one was looking, I pointed under the table and showed her I was circumcised. Seemed like a smooth move. Until I got banned from the Olive Garden. Good note to end on. I'll leave you on that. Thank you very much.